everyone, welcome back. It's Molly. Today we're going to be making a Concord grape pie. So I've been waiting to make this recipe for a while. I finally found Concord grapes in the supermarket, so I bought a couple pounds of them and we are making a pie. I think this is going to be absolutely delicious and I have high expectations for it. So you will need a 9-inch baked pie shell. You can use whatever recipe you want. You can buy one and bake it and use that. I will leave a link to the pineapple meringue pie I did over a year ago. And the recipe I'm using today is actually from the same book that the grape pie recipe is from. And I made that exact same shell in this video. So link is here. This was my very first video and it probably sucks. So I know that and I'm sorry, but it is very detailed and the video and the instructions for that crust are in that video. And I will make sure I will leave the recipe for the crust and for the grape pie down in the video description. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we need to peel our grapes for the pie. And a quick way to do that is to just take them and dip them in some boiling water for just a few seconds. And then you fish them out. You might have to experiment. So you want to fish them out and then immediately pop them into some ice water and let them cool down. And as you can see, the skins, let me show you, the skins have already split. So it makes the skins a lot easier to take off. So let me just do that with all of these. And then when you peel the skins off, just save the skins because you're still going to need them for the filling. We just need to get the seeds out of here. Okay, so I'll see you guys when these are all peeled. Okay, so after you quickly boil your grapes, this is what it looks like. Whoops. You can see you can just easily take off the skin. So you want to set your skin aside. I have a separate bowl right here and keep those. So we're going to just quickly deskin each grape. And doing this quick dip in hot water technique really makes that a lot easier. So I'll see you guys when all of these are done. Okay, so we have our skinned grapes and we're going to put them in the pot. And then we're going to bring these to a boil and we're going to boil them for 5 minutes. And then we will force them through a strainer to remove the seeds and then we're going to continue on with the pulp. So I'll see you guys when these are boiling. Okay, so my grapes are done boiling and I'm just going to put them through this strainer and work the pulp through and catch the seeds in the strainer. And so what we'll do is we'll mix this pulp with the skins and the remainder of the filling ingredients and then we'll cook it and get it nice and thick before we pour it into our shell. So this might take a few minutes to work all the pulp through. Okay, and don't forget to scrape the bottom of your strainer and get all that out. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we're going to put our grape pulp back in the pot. We're going to put the grape skins, if you can see that, in the pot as well. We're going to mix, see if I can't get this. We're going to mix the cornstarch and the water together so we can thicken it. And then we're going to add the sugar and the salt. Well, it says cook it over low heat until thickened, and you want to keep stirring this constantly. Okay, so it is thickened. I might put that on just to thicken a little bit more, but anyways, it's thickened. In goes our butter and a little bit of cinnamon, just 1/8 of a teaspoon. This pie smells delicious. I've made a grape pie before from red skin grapes and it tasted just like a light cherry pie, but I've never had a Concord grape pie, so I'm excited to try this. And then once the butter is melted and it's all incorporated, you want to put it in your baked pastry shell. So, and then obviously let it cool before you eat it. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, so you want to make sure your crust is cool and that your filling is cool. And then go ahead and just fill up your pie. And you can serve this with whipped cream or vanilla ice cream, whatever you want. And so I would pop this back in the fridge so that it's nice and cool. But let's bring Dan in here and see what he thinks of it. Let's try this out. It's not gonna hold its shape when it's cut, but we can at least see what it tastes like. Hey everyone, it's Molly and Dan.
Hey everybody.
All right, we are ready to try the grape pie.
You made a grape pie?
Yes.
I've never heard of a grape pie. That sounds a little kooky.
It's made with Concord grapes.
Are you sure? Is this a real thing or did you just make this up?
No, this is a real thing. This is a real recipe.
Oh,
Try it.
I don't know if I believe you.
I wonder what this tastes like. I'm imagining it's something like grape jelly. Well, we'll find out. So, it is very sweet. And it tastes like grape. It tastes like Concord grape. So, it tastes like a Concord grape pie. It's sweet. No tang. You can get a hint of the cinnamon. I think it's delicious. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really good. It's a different flavor than what I'm used to. It's really good. It reminds me of those pies that you used to get at the Hostess stores.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you bite into them and they're like, have the crust around them and then you get the grape one. This is exactly what that reminds me of. It's this.
Yeah, it has a great grape flavor. So if you like Concord grape flavor, make this pie. Now, I don't think I thickened it enough. I put in there 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, which is what it required, but I don't think I cooked it and thickened it enough because this is a little bit messy to eat. It's not really holding its shape, but it's a great pie. I mean, aside from that, it's a delicious pie. And this recipe comes from
where?
It comes from the Woman's Home Companion Cookbook. This is from there's flour on it. This is from 1944. So, yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, and it was kind of I'll admit, this was took a little bit longer to make because the grapes have seeds in them. So I had to quickly boil, I think it's parboiled. You drop the grapes in boiling water for like a couple seconds and then you put them in ice water and it causes the skin to split. You can do this with tomatoes, you can do that with peaches. Anything you basically want to remove the skin of, that has a fine skin, you can do that trick. And then I had
That's a good trick.
It's a great trick. And
Where'd you learn that trick?
The internet. Ooh, this lighting's rough. Okay, so the video came to an abrupt end because I was having issues with my SD card. It cut off the last half of that video, so I wasn't able to finish it. Anyways, if you like this video and you want to see more recipes like this, then please subscribe and hit the like button. I upload new content every Friday now, not Wednesdays. We're uploading on Friday. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.